Be seeing more grant-funded community projects across Monroe County, Missouri, all thanks to a new fund launched today. The Monroe County Endowment Fund met its fundraising goal and officially began this afternoon. Established with the help of the Community Foundation, the fund will support community needs and opportunities for years to come. Officials with the Community Foundation say there's a lot of untapped potential in Monroe County.
The research shows that there's about $1.2 billion of wealth here in Monroe County, and over the next 10 years, about 122 million of that will transfer between generations as we unfortunately pass away.
And they say if just 5% of that money was contributed to the fund, up to $300,000 could eventually be given out every year. Applications are now open for the first round of grants.